Hello. It has been a while, uh, almost 3 years since I made my last appearance on YouTube, other than uploading a short piece of a comedy skit which I did a couple weeks ago. And I haven't felt pressed to say anything. I haven't felt like there was anything that was so undyingly important that I needed to speak on it immediately until now. And that is Kanye West. Kanye West and the perpetualization of anti-Semitism, which has been so prevalent recently. Let me start by saying I've been a huge fan of Kanye for a very long time. I've bought his vinyls. I've listened to his music. I own his shoes. There's no shortage of consuming his media from me, as is most people my age, and most people within 10, 15 years of my age. He is so influential that he can perpetuate hate against a group of people and not be entirely shunned from the public for it. Now, cancel culture is not something that I agree with. With that being said, it is possible to educate somebody by cutting off their voice. Kanye was cut off today by, either today or yesterday, I'm not sure, by Adidas, which I thought was pretty late. So late that I was a bit offended, considering that Adi Dassler, the founder of Adidas, had Nazi regime roots, in addition to many of the other people that helped grow the company itself. I thought that they would be some of the first to come out and condemn his bigotry. Now, it seems as though there's been a different standard in the media and with the public for anti-Semitism as opposed to racism. Anti-Semitism, while being used as a different term, is racism. It is hatred. It is bigotry. It is the defamation of a group of people. Now, what I mean by this is that Judaism is an ethnic religion. For those of you, I honestly feel like I have to explain the definition of anti-Semitism, because it appears that the majority of people commenting on Kanye's comments don't know what it is. It is the hatred of Jews. That's the definition. As an ethnic religion, Judaism is something you are most likely born into. Yes, you can convert. Yes, you can choose to practice or not. I, myself, am not that religious. I wear the star because anti-Semitism is so prevalent today and so blatantly ignored by everyone. To be able to freely discuss your hatred for a group of people and to spew out these ridiculous claims that we somehow control the media, that we own some kind of Jewish mafia that's in the background controlling everything, it's incredibly dangerous. There are extremist groups that are taking what he's saying right now and using that to continue to push their own rhetoric that we are the ones oppressing, that we, Jews as a minority, are the ones oppressing everyone else. it's a kind of dehumanization that is similar to Europe in the 1930s. I understand Kanye has a mental issue. I understand he goes through erratic phases. He's said some bigoted things in the past, some absolutely ridiculous claims, including slavery was a choice, and saying that Harriet Tubman didn't actually free the slaves. All of these things which were spread throughout the media, despite being shunned, were spread throughout the media for everyone to hear and everyone to listen to. Now, Kanye West has an incredible talent for making music. From College Dropout to Late Registration to Graduation and Yeezus and the Life of Pablo and MBDTF, and most recently Donda, even Jesus is King, a gospel album which I as a Jew listened to. All of these had remarkable effects on the industry of hip-hop and on American and global culture entirely. His ability to sample other songs, to produce music in a way that makes you feel something is incredible, and it's almost unmatched. And this is why I'm so disappointed. Because someone this intelligent, someone with this much brain capacity to be able to create such masterpieces has it in him to perpetuate hate against a group that is already dealing with so much of it? The last thing I want to discuss is the way that people are reacting on social media. This, to me, has been the most upsetting, because it's clear that Kanye is a kind of whistleblower, that Kanye is making it so that other people are now speaking freely on their anti-Semitic views. I've seen other celebrities commenting on one of the most, for whatever reason, people seem to get their news from Rap TV's Instagram page now. And while I don't agree with that, and while that probably should change, it is the truth. People treat that like gospel. Rap and its influence, and this is me talking about the Instagram page, not the music genre, have undoubtedly controlled a media rhetoric of our generation. Now, when you look at the comment sections of these posts talking about Kanye West, talking about how Adidas canceled their sponsorship with him, talking about all the things that he's been saying, without condemning him at all, and giving people the freedom to comment things such as, oh, he's right. Oh, they're trying to cancel Kanye? Yes, they're trying to cancel Kanye. Because no one's attempting to educate him, and he hasn't come out apologizing at all. He hasn't shown any remorse for this. This is a continuing narrative that he has been pushing for weeks. This isn't a passing comment, which an entire group of people or the media gets so angry over, and then the next day the star comes out and apologizes. This is open, blatant hate towards a group of people from arguably one of the most influential people in the world right now that is a non-politician. And that is somehow acceptable. I expect people to be better. Excuse me, I hope people will be better. I don't expect it now, because it has only gotten worse. It has only gotten more and more clear where the public stands in this issue with Kanye West. And yes, companies are coming out and dropping him, but the people are not. I have no problem with you listening to his music. I have no problem with you buying his clothes. I have no problem with you talking about the genius of his work. But to say that he is right about what he's saying, to say, I got in an argument on Instagram the other day just about, oh, well, there are a lot of bad Jewish people. That's what someone said to me. So generalization is okay. That narrative is so dangerous. That narrative is what leads to dehumanization. That narrative is what started the Nazi Party and what will continue to fund itself to neo-Nazism and hate in general. Just the other day on the Los Angeles freeway, the 405, there was a banner hanging, said Kanye is right about the Jews, and a bunch of people saluting Hitler. You can't tell me that Kanye's not perpetuating hate. This is reaching the people. And while some people are coming out and saying they stand with their Jewish neighbors, I salute you. But to those of you that aren't, your silence is loud. This will not be forgotten. And to say that Kanye should be able to think and say the things that he's saying as an open, racist, bigot, anti-Semite puts you in the exact same category.